I finished everything. No, you are supposed to get 20 out of 20. Let's see how much marks you get. If you're looking for 79 plus, today out of 20 you have to get 18. If or 17 is also fine, in the worst case you will be on the border. But let's say you want 65. Get me 15, 5 mistakes are fine. Nakul, I need 79 and today I got 10. Why is this module so crucial? Nakul, I haven't listened, these kind of information about listening, fill in the blanks all these days. Not understanding why are you saying this module is so crucial. In essay, let's say, you make some mistakes. Essay will give you 15, not 90. 15 mark, 1-5. You make some mistakes. Stuck in listening, not understanding how to improve my listening scores. Been practicing a lot, but no matter how much ever I practice, listening is not improving. Not understanding basically why my listening scores are stuck. I used a perfect template for summarized spoken text. Invested a lot of money on the template also. But still this listening is always a mystery. Not able to score 79, not able to score 65, not able to score 58 or whatever the desired score yours is. Well, today I have a solution. I will explain you a lot of things about why your listening scores are stuck and how listening fill in the blanks can be a game changer. Stay tuned till the end. Every minute of this video is backed up by a lot of research, evidence, how to improve your spelling, what all mistakes, where all you go wrong with respect to listening, fill in the blanks, how much marks that would take off or take away to your listening and writing. And also in the end, I have a mock test. I'm going to give you a test after explaining all the strategies. I'm going to test your execution skills, help you understand where you stand with respect to 65 or 79 with respect to listening. Everything we will discuss. So before that, this is Nakul. Welcome back to my channel. If required online course, any point of time, do text us in the WhatsApp or give us a call. We will be happy to assist you. And not to forget, I do have the data. Only 2% of the people actually subscribe. Rest don't. So you know what you have to do. Click on the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon in order not to miss any of the live updates. So without wasting any time, let's start with our listening fill in the blank grammar tips and tricks. Here we go. So let's start with this listening fill in the blank. So it is one of the most important modules, contributes 12 to 15 marks to your listening and writing. It is the second module in listening. How the module looks like. So it comes something like this. They play an audio. I'll just show you. I'll just play an audio.
Embarrassment is an emotional state that is associated with moderate to high levels of discomfort and which is usually experienced when someone has a socially unacceptable or frowned upon.
So something like this audio will be played. You just have to quickly type, or you can write down in a notepad and the pen, whatever they give you. And simultaneously note down the answers. And once the audio ends, quickly transfer the answers by typing, or directly only you can type when you listen to the audio if your typing speed is good. That's all the listening fill in the blanks is. And a lot of people don't even understand, don't even realize that they have a problem here. This is one of the most underrated modules in PTE, but this is actually one of the most important modules. I'm going to explain each and everything. These are the answers. We will check them in just a while. But why is this module so crucial? Nakul, I haven't listened, these kind of information about listening, fill in the blanks all these days. Not understanding why are you saying this module is so crucial. In essay, let's say, you make some mistakes. Essay will give you 15, not 90. 15 mark, 1-5. You make some mistakes. You don't get 0. You will get some 12. Or 11 or 13 marks. But here you make mistakes. 12 to 15 blanks will be there. 3 questions, 2 to 3, most probably 3 questions you will get. It contributes to your listening and writing because you listen and then write. Equally 12 to 15 marks will go to your listening and writing. And if all the 12 to 15 blanks, you have got it wrong because of so and so problem, which we will discuss in just a while, you will get 0 out of 15. So 15 marks gone case, which is not possible in essay, which is not even possible in write from dictation. At least you will write some 3 to 4 words in write from dictation if it becomes very difficult. But here you think, hey, I think I've scored some 12 out of 15, but you may have actually ended up getting 0 out of 15 because of the problems. So that makes this module very crucial. I'm going to throw more light on this problems. Let's quickly talk about what problems people face. Not getting the right spelling. I got the word embarrassment. Now the problem started, Nakul. EMBA, double R or single R? double S or single S. I am not getting it. Problem number 1. Problem number 2, not understanding present tense or the past tense. The audio said he has witnessed. Witnessed or witness? They will not say witnessed, isn't it so? Witnessed. Is it witnessed ed or without ed? Not getting it. I'm scratching my head. Isn't it so? Problem number 3, not understanding singular, plural. You have to choose the product. Is it product or products? Going crazy, Nakul. This is also one of the problems I have. Not understanding the word itself. Conurbation is one of the problems. What, Nakul? What? Something Asian is conurbation. People have problem in understanding the accent. Major problem. And 5th one, when a verb comes, is it with S or without S? These ministers develops the city. Develop or develops? Nakul, I'm not getting it. These are all the actual problems you guys could relate, isn't it? So you would have practiced a lot of listening fill in the blanks through any xyz.com. There are a lot of good people. They've shared a lot of content in their websites, in their YouTube. So you can practice, and you would have definitely practiced it. But approach, where is the approach? Approach is missing. Tips and tricks is missing. How to tackle this module, how to improve this module a bit more quicker. I have energy to run, but I probably am running in a wrong direction. Now, after this video, you probably would take a U-turn and run in a right direction. That's exactly what we're going to talk next. To problems. How to fix. Well, I'll just list down few tips and tricks and then show you how to fix this. Not getting the right spelling. Well, there is no shortcut for right spelling. It's hard work. It is a hard work. Where there is a will, there is a way. Set an example. You take the first step. Spelling is so difficult, Nakul. It's like climbing the stairs. Have to climb some 1,000 stairs. Don't count the stairs. Take the first step today. Automatically that will happen. If you keep thinking about, oh, there are 1,000 stairs, so it's so difficult spelling learning. How many spellings can I learn? If you keep on thinking about the same, you will just waste your time. Start today. Download a spelling app. Download a spelling. There are so, in your go to Play Store, type spelling and see how many apps they have. Don't have to pay any money. A lot of free versions. Start practicing. Mobile app, man. Instead of opening your Instagram, Facebook, open this. Scores will improve. And spelling. Say spelling is all about reading. I repeat. What is the science behind spelling? Let's say the word severe. Severe. S-E-V-A-R-E or S-E. Okay, let's take a very simple word. Separate. Many people write S-E-P-E-R-A-T-E. Is it S-E-P-E-R-A-T-E or S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E? Spelling is all about what word is stored in your mind. That means you have read the word somewhere. Separate, you have seen that word multiple times in your life. Isn't it so? But when you have read it, consciously, you have not stored the correct form of the word. Unconscious. They just saw and you have just seen the word and you have just put whatever the word you think is correct. That is the problem with respect to spelling. So how to fix it? Read them again and we consciously store the right word. Separate is S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E. In your mind, if it is stored as S-E-P-E-R-A-T-E, you have to read the word, watch them multiple times, save the same correct word, replace the wrong word. It's a process. Reading books will fix a lot of problems. It's like a one-step solution for all the problems in PTE. Spelling. Download the spelling app. We will talk about a lot of things now in just a while. I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks and then I'll give you the questions and show you the execution skills as well very shortly. But problem 1, not getting the right spelling, there are no shortcuts. You have to work towards it. We have to work towards it. So here, problem 2, not understanding present tense or past tense. Here there is a tip. A very, very useful tip. Whenever you see the word is, was, are, were, have, had, has, am, is, was, are, were, have, has, had. The next word, if there is a verb, let's say has, witness cannot come. After this verb in the third form, that is witnessed, ed only has to come. I have give, I have given. I have developed, I have developed. So with this technique, even if you don't listen to them carefully, in the audio they will not say witnessed, witness. Is it ed or without ed? Watch the word, watch carefully the word before it. If it has any of this, then it has to be ed. Otherwise, it is without ed. Simple enough, isn't it? I'm going to show you that. So let's listen to this. This blank. Let's listen to it very carefully. This particular blank, you try to do. So now was is there. I already know some ed has to come. Isn't it so? Was is there. That's what I just showed you. See here. Have, is, had, have, are, has, were, am, was. Any of these auxiliary verbs comes, the next word would be ed. I'm going to play the audio.
Embarrassment is an emotional state that is associated with moderate to high levels of discomfort, and which is usually experienced when someone has a socially unacceptable or frowned upon act or condition that was witnessed by, revealed to others.
That was witnessed by. Now you write WITNESS, you get 0. It is SSED because the previous word is was. That's the tip number 2 for you. Now let's take, I hope it was clear. Let's take the third problem. Not understanding. Singular should come or plural noun should come. Check the sentence and see if any of the previous words you have a plural noun. For example, let's say the sentence is, this global information leads to products and solutions. Sorry, products and product, yes has to come because solutions is there. With this cross-verifying technique, you will know whether this noun is yes or not. See, first thing is you should listen to them carefully, but then even after listening, if you're not confident of it, then use this technique. See the other words, but what if there is no other word? What if there is a word? Solutions, then this has to be yes. Cross-verifying. But the one more method. You have a or an. An can also come. If there is a or an before a blank, then this blank has to be singular. If there is no a or an, this blank has to be plural. An apple. A or an is for singular entity. A kite. If a is not there, it has to be kites. It has to be apples. It will not work for all the things. There are some uncountable nouns. Evidence is uncountable. Evidence itself is not there. But for 99% of the times, this trick will work. Hope I'm clear. I'm going to show you. So now let's see this. With moderate to high, A is not there. High level or levels. A is not there. A level. Without A, it is levels. So let's check the same by playing an audio. What I'm telling is, even before playing an audio, I know that a singular noun cannot come. It's a plural noun. That is what the grammar tips help you with.
Embarrassment is an emotional state that is associated with moderate to high levels of discomfort.
It was clear level, so you would write it. Sometimes it will not be clear. At that time, you should use this grammar technique and accordingly go with level or levels. Hope it is clear. We will go to how to fix this accent problem. The word itself I'm not able to get. Why? Because you're only waiting for the word. Understand the context. Okay, 90% of the people belong to this category. Just give it a thought. I'm going to give you a very simple analogy. Use your common sense to understand this. A lot of people close their ears. Why? Embarrassment. Why I have to listen to this? I'll only listen when they say socially. Second line, you have a word socially. Until then, what I do? I'll close my ears. Do you think Pearson people are so dumb? They would have given you after socially that word only, they would have told. No. They could have just told you that word. You listen to that word, you write. They are not doing it. Why? They are dumb people, Nakul. No. They are smart people. It is a test of your listening skill. What is a listening skill? See, now I told you about unacceptable. You're hearing, you're not listening. You're just hearing the word. When you process the information here, that is called listening. Embarrassment is an emotional understand. Then only you will be able to guess these words. Otherwise, you can't. For example, let me give a very simple analogy. Science. Okay, you heard me right. The word is science. See, S-I-G-N-S is science. Nakul, how about SSC, social science, scientific science? Both are science. So how do you know which one comes? Read the context. 90% don't. They just listen. Embarrassment is something they're telling. I will only listen after socially. Some guy told after listening to word socially, you open your ears carefully. No, don't do that. Just calm yourself. Just listen, but understand every word here as a socially. You will get to know what word has to come. Embarrassment is something negative. Experience when someone has a socially dash condition, act Acceptable or unacceptable? Embarrassment is not acceptable, it's unacceptable. Dignity or laws of good thing. Laws of good thing is embarrassment. Dignity is a good thing. Here some other good thing has to come. Understand. I'm going to play the audio. Let's do that. Now you know, you have understood. See, it's very simple. You will definitely be having a very good English skill, but you don't want to use it. You're like, I don't want to use it. Then peers are like, we don't want to give you mark. You deserve another chance. Pay for the exam, pay the money and sit again. That's exactly what is happening. I'm going to play it one more time. Just listen.
Embarrassment is an emotional state that is associated with moderate to high levels of discomfort, and which is usually experienced when someone has a socially unacceptable or frowned upon act or condition that was witnessed by revealed to others. Usually some perception of loss of honor or dignity is involved.
Perception of loss of honor. That's the phrase. Loss of what? Honor or dignity is involved. When you're embarrassed, your dignity or honor, respect is, that will come down, right? That's exactly what they're talking. Understand. This is the approach. This will not come in one-to-one class. Give me two classes, I'll get it. Okay, I'll just prove to you right now. I will tell each and every technique now. Now I've already covered half. The rest grammar techniques, everything I'll tell you. But I'll still show you the question which you will not be able to do. It requires practice. Execution is something different. People ping me, give me 3 one-to-one class. I can pay whatever you want. I tell them it's not about payment. It's about your score becomes my responsibility. One-to-one class is not going to help. We need to probably sit for like 80 hours. Then it may work. So because execution is something different. Hope this is clear. It's the loss of honor has a socially unacceptable act. See here again. Okay, we will just talk about one more article rule. How to fix this? Develop or develops? The government develops. Is it develop or develops? Not getting it. There is a beautiful rule called subject-verb agreement. In our course, subject-verb agreement itself is 1 hour 40-minute class. Here in the YouTube, I'll not be able to share. It's a very big lengthy thing. So here I'll just summarize it for you. Try to understand how much ever you can. Whenever you have a third person singular, he, computer, she, it, the mic, person, mouse. See, except I and you. I is first person, you is second person. Third person is some other thing. Here there is a painting. Here there is something else. Everything else is a third person singular. And if that third person is singular, the next verb has to be ending with SC here. The subject is a noun. Subject, third person singular, agrees with the verb saying, I will make friendship with you. Very strong friendship. If you add yes. Verb says, alright, not a problem. You can add yes. Yes, he eats. This will work only in present tense. He eats will not come. You don't say eats. Past tense, it will not get applicable. If you are a plural, it is not he, it is they, it is computers, it is mics, paintings, then yes will not be there. I'll make friendship with you if you don't have s. They eat, he eats. He eats, they eat. Remember this. With this, a lot of reading fill in the blanks. Most of the reading fill in the blanks you can do. Listening fill in the blank. Right from dictation. Everything that can be done. I'm going to show you here. Pay more attention. I'm going to play the audio. Just listen to this last 2 blanks. This and this. Alright? Alright. Feel the technique. Don't have to solve it now. Just see how the technique is working. But before that only I know. See here, it. He eats. It eats. Something with s has to come. If it is a single, if it is in the present tense. Type. Type is singular, plural, singular. Something yes has to come. If types were there, no yes. Nakul, is it that simple? Actually, yes. Before playing the audio itself, I could guess few of the things. Hope you are getting it. I'm going to just play the audio now. Try to see it.
Embarrassment is an emotional state that is associated with moderate to high levels of discomfort, and which is usually experienced when someone has a socially unacceptable or frowned upon act or condition that was witnessed by revealed to others. Usually some perception of loss of honor or dignity is involved, but the level and the type depends on the situation. Also, it usually carries the connotation.
Carries. Carry will not come. Same way here we see he eats, they eat. He carries. The type carries. The type depends on, it usually carries the it, eats, type eats, type works, type products, type produces. Something S has to come. If you miss the S, you'll get a big 0 for this blank. Hope you are understanding. So before I take you to the test, I'll just recapitulate how to fix develop or develops. You got to know subject-verb agreement, and then we talked about accent problem. Get the context. For example, here people write unacceptable. It is not unacceptable, it's unacceptable. And honor or dignity. And then we have singular or plural. Check if any of the word in the sentence, same sentence, has a plural word, or check for a or an. You should be able to know if it is singular or plural. Then present tense, past tense, very simple. Witnessed or witness. Check for auxiliary verbs, is, are, were, have, has, had, am. If if any of these are present, then verb 3 will come. And then spelling problem, there are no shortcuts. I told you the right way. These are all the techniques, that's all. Next is execution. Let's see. Now the one-to-one class is done. Assume you join my course, one-to-one class is done. Let's say, well, I will not be giving you like this in my course. I have a different way of dealing the things with. But let's say the class is done. You wanted one-to-one, we did it. And now I'm giving a test. I finished everything. No, you are supposed to get 20 out of 20. Let's see how much marks you get. If you're looking for 79 plus, today out of 20, you have to get 18. If or 17 is also fine, in the worst case, you will be on the border. But let's say you want 65. Get me 15. 5 mistakes are fine. Nakul, I need 79 and today I got 10. Can I give exam next week? 100%. You need more than 2 months of practice. I'm telling you the truth. So let's see. Prove to me that you're getting 18 or 15. If you want 50 plus, give me half, at least 10. Let's do this. I'm going to play the audio. Let's do this. Once the audio ends, I'm going to come back and give you an explanation.
One of the fundamental characteristics of humans is the ability to continuously learn from and adapt to changing environments. But until recently, AI has been narrowly focused on emulating human logic. Now, researchers are looking to mimic human cognition in devices that can learn, remember and make decisions the way a human brain does. Emulating such features in the solid state could inspire new algorithms in AI and neuromorphic computing that would have the flexibility to address uncertainties, contradictions and other aspects of everyday life. Neuromorphic computing mimics the neural structure and operation of the human brain, in part, by building artificial nerve systems to transfer electrical signals that mimic brain signals.
I really hope you have done it. You can pause the video and cross-verify the spellings, whatever you want. Fine. So while there are so many techniques, I'll not be able to share each one of them. Whichever I could, I shared 5 tips and tricks I shared. Grammar is a very big ocean. You would know this. So there is a technique here. Like this, there are so many. I mean, like the point is everything we cannot just finish in one class. One of the always leads to plural. One of my friends, one of my cousins, one of the hotels, one among many. It's the usage is like that. So here you need yes. Characteristics. Has. Whenever you have has, ed has to come. I told you, tip number 1. And after this tip also, I did not tell you. Whenever you have the word could, the next verb will always be present tense. I could eat, I could write, I could kill, I could swallow, I could speak, I could ate wrong, I could eat. Verb in the base form only will come. It is inspire. Inspired cannot come. Inspired cannot come. And then neuromorphic computing. Okay, computing. Neuromorphic computing dash the he eats. Neuromorphic computing is singular. Hope you are getting it. He eats. Here he eats. Neuromorphic computing is singular. Mimics yes has to come. And here by building artificial nerve systems. Systems is there, so a cannot come. I'm telling you again already. So here people would write nerves. No, it is nerve systems. But it sounded like nerves, Nakul. No, the next word is starting with yes. Nerve systems. Nerve systems. Now systems. Nerves. You think it is not nerves. It is nerve system. Every letter has to be the same. I'm telling you. Letter by letter. Nakul, here yes is missing. Can I give 100%? No. Not a small 0. Big 0 you have to give. Nakul, here ed is missing. See here, focus can be double S or single S. Both are accepted. American, you write. British, you write. Both are the correct spellings. Nakul, here D is missing. ED, can I give one? Big 0. Nakul, I have written mimic. Can I give one? Biggest of zeros you have to give. Here added I have S. Can I get 1 mark? Nope. If you have got 5 marks, do comment in the comment section and keep a track of the mistakes you have done. This is exactly what I am trying to prove. I told you every tip, but still you're making mistakes. Execution is something different, which cannot be fixed by sitting 2 hours, 3 hours with you. It takes time. Okay, all set for second question. Let's start the second question. I'm going to play the audio now.
Scientists have studied an ancient supervolcano in Indonesia and found such volcanoes remain active and hazardous for thousands of years after a supereruption, prompting the need for a rethink of how these potentially catastrophic events are predicted. Associate Professor Martin Danasek, lead Australian author from the John de Leader Centre based at Curtin University, said supervolcanoes often erupted several times with intervals of tens of thousands of years between the big eruptions, but it was not known what happened during the dormant periods. Gaining an understanding of those lengthy dormant periods will determine what we look for in young active supervolcanoes to help us predict future eruptions, Associate Professor Danasek said. Supereruptions are among the most catastrophic events in Earth's history, venting tremendous amounts of magma almost instantaneously. They can impact global climate to the point of tipping the Earth into a volcanic winter, which is an abnormally cold period that may result in widespread famine and population disruption.
Alright, I really believe you have solved it. If you need time, you can pause the video and cross-verify the things. I'm going to show the answers. But before showing the answers, let's see. See here, the first word was active and hazardous. Spelling issues, Nakul. I'm going to show the spelling again, but there if you could see, try to match. Hazardous is hazardous, D-O-U-S. These events, yes, will come. Potentially catastrophic means dangerous. Catastrophic. Look at the spelling, and then you have big dash. Many have not get it. Many have not gotten it. See, it's eruptions. The answer has to be eruptions. Simple. The word is right over there. Many have not even looked into it. This is the collocation dash the earth into, tipping the earth into a volcanic winter, pushing the earth into, tipping. And then you have widespread drought. You would know, a crisis where there is no water. Famine, a crisis where there is no food. Vocabulary problem. Spelling, I know the famine word, Nakul, spelling is a problem. This is not purely based on grammar, purely based on your spelling. Not that difficult. Now cross verify letter by letter. Hazardous, catastrophe, PHI, not FIC. Eruption is wrong, I need eruptions. Tipping, double P. Famine ends with E. Many would end up getting 0, I'm telling you. But they want to book exam in a week to get 65. Will not happen. You have to fix it. These are the modules. Those modules which are very easy to fix, essay, summarized in text. Those are the ones that don't give you mark. These are the ones that give you mark. But these things are difficult to fix. These things require one to work towards it. These things require one to guide you. These are the difficult things. These are the skill-based things. Fine. Second question is done. Keep a track of the mistakes you have done. We have got 2 more questions. Now I think you have a lot of, see, has is there, a lot of techniques are there for this. Let's start with it.
A lunar probe launched by the Chinese Space Agency recently brought back the first fresh samples of rock and debris from the moon in more than 40 years. Now an international team of scientists has determined the age of these moon rocks at close to 1.97 billion years old. The age determination is among the first scientific results reported from the successful Change 5 mission, which was designed to collect and return to Earth rocks from some of the youngest volcanic surfaces on the moon. All of the volcanic rocks collected by Apollo were older than 3 billion years. And all of the young impact craters whose ages have been determined from the analysis of samples are younger than 1 billion years. So the Change 5 samples fill a critical gap.
Alright, you can pause the video, cross-verify, write the spellings correctly, and then we will see what can come. See, the answers are very simple. See here, there is a lunar probe launched by recently, in the past, it has to be verb 2, has ed, And then we have 3 billion years was straightforward. Successful spelling could be wrong. People write double L, it's single L. See, all of the many, these, they're all followed by plural noun. All of the toys, all of the animals, many animals. So here yes has to come. Hope you are getting it. So now the answers are, first is brought, determined, after has you put ed, and then successful, double C, double S, single L. If one of the letter is missing, please give 0 for that. Billion, double L, people write single L. And craters, CRATERS. What is a crater? Check in the internet. Use the internet, understand, but yes only has to come. Okay, 15 marks done. Let's see how much you have got. Keep a track of the mistakes you've done. We go to the next question. Alright, last question for today. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Ready.
Engaging students through interactive activities, discussions, feedback, and AI-enhanced technologies resulted in improved academic performance compared to traditional lectures. The research also found that effective active learning methods use not only hands-on and minds-on approaches, but also hearts-on, providing increased emotional and social support. Interest in active learning grew as the COVID-19 pandemic challenged educators to find new ways to engage students. Schools and teachers incorporated new technologies to adapt, while students faced negative psychological effects of isolation, restlessness, and inattention brought on by quarantine and remote learning. The pandemic made it clear that traditional approaches to education may not be the best way to learn, but questions persisted about what active learning is and how best to use it to teach and engage and excite students.
Alright, take your time. You can pause the video. Take your time. Not a very difficult one. Everything is very easy here. We will see how to do it. See, the first one, an effective is not there. A effective is not there. Effective active learning, method cannot come. It has to be methods. Our rule number 2 in the beginning we saw. Rule number 4, singular plural. I told you a product or an apple. If an is not there, it should be apples. You already knew it, but you are not applying them again. Well, if you listen to it carefully, you would get to know methods. And also see, methods use he eats, they eat. Eat is there, so it has to be plural. Use is there, it has to be plural. S. Schools and teachers incorporated, ed has to come. Psychological spelling could be an issue. And quarantine, the most popular, very popular word these days. The last one, see here, to teach and engage, and you need a verb in the base form. To teach, engage, and excitement. Excite. This is the word here. I'll just show the answers. Methods, look at the spelling. S has to be there. Incorporated. Psychological spelling, nakul, I am not getting it. Practice more. Quarantine, E has to come. U has to come. Excite, CITE. People write EXITE. 0 mark. But they think, hey, all the spellings were all, excite word was there, buddy. Spellings were all very easy. So total 20. How much you got? Do comment in the comment section. But if you think you need more help from us, if we have 224 mocks as of Jan 27th, every alternate day there will be a live mock. This becomes 225, 226, 227. Everything has been taken up by me. Every mock has 4 FIB questions and 12 right from dictation questions and 20 for 20 spelling tests. A lot of things we have incorporated, whatever is required for the students. So all this, if you want additional support, you can definitely reach us out. Along with this, you will get to attend the live mock test. Understand your mistakes. So today, didn't you understand your mistakes? I really hope you are saying yes. You would have assumed a lot of things. I think I've practiced a lot. I think I'm ready for the exam. But out of 20, if you're not getting 18 for a 79, you cannot book the exam. At least 17 you have to get. If you're getting 12, then probably you're not even at 65. These are all the real data I'm sharing. Something like this will definitely be there in the exam. Here itself, you would lose 7 to 8 marks. How can you get 79? Give it a thought. So with this, if any point of time you need online assistance from us, you can check out the information right over there. Send us a message. We definitely will be happy to assist you. So I really believe this video, you really made use of it because I've shared all the real things. isn't it so? So you'd have assumed a lot of things. Okay, I'm practicing a lot, I think I should give exam. Give exam only once you get good marks in the practice things. It's not just that practicing will get you mark, practicing only will get you mental satisfaction. You have to improve. For that you need the right approach. I really believe in this video I've made you at least understand what is the right approach and put you in the right path. Now you have the energy to run in the right direction, so you can run, you can practice. So with this is Nakul signing off. I'm going to park it here. Very soon I will come back with next set of video series. If not subscribed to this channel, kindly do subscribe. Very soon we will again catch up. Till then, take care. Bye bye.